Hey guys, thank you for joining us on Herding Little Cows to the Glory of God. This is the day that we're doing our Thanksgiving dinner on a budget. And we wanted to show you that we don't spend a whole lot of time in the kitchen on this day because I did a lot of the prep work prior to this day. So here you can see what happens behind the camera on a day that we're videotaping. Mark is there doing video, and this is how he usually does it. He doesn't even usually have a tripod or anything set up. He just uses his hand and comes up to me. He was helping me get my hands washed because I had done the turkey and was very messy at that point. So we are taking the video to show you getting the turkey ready for the roaster so that we can put that in. And this is at about 12:15 on this day. We left the room because I figured out the roaster was on the porch. We weren't very coordinated this day. We had just had friends. Actually, friends were still there. They were in the bedroom with Naomi talking to be out of the video while I was making this, and the other kids were watching a show to be able to just give us a little time to get that video made. So again, that was probably 12:15-ish. Mark is now going to wash the dishes that were left from lunchtime. When we were finishing lunch with these friends, I realized what time it was and said, oh, I need to get the turkey in the oven before we clean up. So you're seeing real life in this video that our kitchen is not always clean, and Mark's there cleaning. But you can see I am not in the room. I had gone to feed a baby and maybe put a little one for nap. I can't remember. Kids come back. The little one at the table is finishing his food. He had been able to go to watch the show. And then the other kids come in to do their after meal chores, which is cleaning off the table and stuff. Abigail is there now. She is making pie crust, but that isn't for our Thanksgiving meal. That's for a school project she's doing. So again, nothing has been done in the kitchen since that turkey was put in, except that pot on the stove is potatoes that had been cut earlier in the day, and they're just sitting there waiting for when we're going to turn them on later. So you see all the people in and out of the kitchen. We were moving around during the day doing a bunch of different school activities, and at some point you're going to see people walk by because our friends are going to leave shortly. And you'll just see nobody's in there actually doing work. They're just going back and forth. We keep our waters behind where you see the big silver Berkey. There's a refrigerator in that corner, like a little dorm room fridge, and the kids were getting water and stuff. So here we come. I'm doing something else. Oh, that was my mom giving me a phone call to see what we were having for dinner that night. And I was like, Mom, I got to get going. But I was in there getting stuff ready. We ended up putting the rolls in the oven. Those were on the counter before we end up getting some broccoli ready and all of that stuff. But this day did not turn out according to how we were going to have it happen. You see some kids are playing games and things. As we're getting all of this stuff ready, we realized that the turkey is not cooking fast enough. The turkey was still slightly frozen when I took it out that morning, and my roaster seems to be having a problem getting up to temperature. So there we are enjoying food, but we are enjoying everything except for the turkey and gravy because the turkey was not done yet. So we're eating rolls, we're eating broccoli with cheese sauce, we're eating cooked carrots, but we're not eating the turkey because it was still cooking. And so this is how it happens. When you're making a Thanksgiving meal, sometimes the turkey isn't done and you have to make the decision, do we put off meal for 2 hours while we wait for the turkey and then get everything else ready in the right timing, or do we just serve without this portion of the meal? And because we were eating this as a supper meal, it's now 5 o'clock or so at our house, I wanted to make sure that we actually got to eat, feed the kids. So we all ate our meal, and after this video, we get the turkey out when it's finally done, and the kids all had a bite before they went to supper, or a couple bites before they went to bed. But everyone got plenty of food. If you know anything about Thanksgiving, there's always plenty, always more than you need. And that just brings me to sharing that not every meal has to look picture perfect. Not every meal has to have 7 sides and all of this. Just enjoy the people that you're with. Enjoy the blessings God has given you, whether that be a warm house, a family to be with, good food, maybe children around the table, maybe older people to share their experiences. What blessings has God given you in your life? Those are the things that we're supposed to be thinking about on Thanksgiving, not necessarily the turkey that didn't get done. But you'll see in other videos what happened with the whole turkey scenario. But I hope you appreciate this video, and we will see you guys next time on Herding Little Cows to the Glory of God.